Good morning. It is Sunday, November 7th, 2021. I think it's around 8 o'clock in the morning. It was daylight savings, so we got an extra hour of sleep this morning. But that means it's going to get dark earlier. And today the plan is to do Mount Jefferson via Capps Ridge, and then over to Adams, stop at Adams 5 on the way up, which is on the trail rights list, and then over to Madison and come back bypassing Adams and Jefferson and descend Capps Ridge again. So it should be about 11 miles, I think, and 5,000 feet of gain. And hopefully the wind will be low. It's forecast to be, I think, in the lower 30s on the summits today, and winds of, what was the wind? 20 to 35, I think. So hopefully it'll be on the lower end of that. So this is the beginning of Capps Ridge. All right, we are partway up Capps Ridge, and it is so clear and beautiful. That right there are the Twins and the Bonds. And then right behind John is Willie Tom Field. Right here is Eisenhower right there. Whew. The sun's kind of in my eyes. Monroe is this bump right there. Washington is right with the sun behind it. And then right here, Jefferson is behind that bump. That's actually one of the caps on Capps Ridge. So we're heading up there next. Nice. It's beautiful. A little bit of snow. Like really little. 1/4 inch or less, I'd say. We got some. This rock is neat because it has these round areas, and they're all filled with ice today. Very cool. All right, it is beautiful out. I think it's nicer than yesterday. Yep. Okay, so we are on the first of the caps, and I didn't record down there, but it was pretty simple hand and feet climbing. It wasn't anything. I didn't think it was anything tough, even if you're short. I don't think it was anything. And then I'm on the edge of this cap. We go down. Luckily, there's really no ice right now in this section. And then the next cap is right there. There's definitely, I think there was one spot where I thought it might be tricky, especially if you're short. I think I've done it on my own and also gotten a boost. And I think it might be on the next cap. But it's really a fun trail with beautiful views. And would not want to do it in the winter. In fact, you can't really come up this trail anyway very easily because the road to the trailhead is closed, but it would be super challenging. It's the back side of that cap. Another super clear day. All right. And this is the summit of Mount Jefferson, and this is, Mount Adams. Madison is behind it. Let's see, looking across at the Carters, and then the Wildcats. I cannot really see my school. And then Mount Washington. Close in is Clay, and then Monroe, and Little Monroe, Franklin, and then Eisenhower, Pierce, Jackson, Kerrigan kind of looming in the middle. Yeah, beautiful. There's a little bit of wind, but not much. Awesome. Yeah. Yep. There we have it. I'm not going to walk anywhere. All right. Next up is Adams 5. This is coming off of Mount Jefferson. So I'm on the north side right now, and there's a bit of snow. Not tons, because there's still bare rock. But the views are awesome. That's what I'm looking out into. The Great Gulf and Mount Adams. Super cool. And then panning over, back there is Jefferson. Just a great day. This is the summit of Mount Adams. Is there a marker?
There's this thing.
Oh, there's a pin.
Pin, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right there. This is looking into Great Gulf and Mount Washington, and then Jefferson over here. And then back here is Madison, which we were planning to do, but I think we're going to run out of daylight if we do it, so it's a bummer. It's right there, but we're not going to do it today because we have to go back down Caps Ridge, which is going to be a little challenging. And, you know, you want to be safe. Mountains are still there, so we'll get it another time. Oh, it's just so nice out. We're the only people. It's 12:20, I think. And it's awesome. I don't have on gloves. I don't have on extra layers. There's almost no wind. It's just beautiful.
I think it would be super slow to get down to that hut. It's not so much the distance.
No, I know.
Down there.
Yep. So, we're going to be safe. Pick it up another day. But this has just been such a beautiful day. And I cannot believe how few people are out. I just can't. We saw one person coming from Adams. And that's it. And there's nobody here. I'd say it's like 40 degrees at least.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice.
The wind's, what, 10 miles an hour maybe?
Yeah.
15?
I mean, the wind goes down to nothing. It's really, really nice. So, I guess we'll eat lunch and enjoy the view. Look at that. I love Great Gulf. That's great. It is great.
It is great. That Gulf is great.
It's crazy to look at that head wall and think, I climbed that. Wow. All right. Lunchtime it is. There is Mount Adams right behind John. And we are at a trail intersection right now. And was it Gulf Side that went over?
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of taking Gulf Side back up Adams 5, we're on Israel Ridge right now. We're going to take it a few tenths down and then hook up to Randolph Path, and then I think the Cornice, and then Caps Ridge. So we don't really have to climb. I think there's like maybe 100 feet of climb right near Caps Ridge where we pick it up, and that's it. So I'm pretty excited about that. There's a little bit more snow in this little section than we've seen most places. I think it must just be the way it's angled. It looks like only a couple people have been down here lately, but I actually would like to take this trail someday. It's quite long. I think it's like 5 miles maybe. Excuse me. We talked to a guy last year who recommended it. He said it's really beautiful and not very well traveled. So sometimes you just want to be by yourself. So we'll come back and do the whole thing at some point, but now we're just doing the very top of it. And over there is Jefferson, but we don't have to climb it again, so we're not going to. Oops. There we go. Right, and it is just lovely out. I just heard a raven. I think right next to me is, this is Sam Adams, right?
So we're walking next to?
Yep, I think so.
Sam Adams was really high down.
I thought it was big, I know, but I think that's it. That's the side of it.
Oh,
Right. Okay, we just came down a little section of Israel Ridge Trail, which is up there. It actually was really quite nice. I would say it looks like it's just climbing over rocks, but it actually was a trail. Like there was maintenance and they had tried to build stairs and stuff. It was pretty good. There was some snow in it, so that kind of slowed us down a little bit, and we're gonna go, this right here is Jefferson, so we are gonna go out. There's a path right here, and it basically just goes right along the edge of this, but not up at the top, and over, and then you might be able to see little bumps, and down here especially. I don't know if you can see them on here. Whoops, my finger's probably in the way. Those are the caps on Caps Ridge, so we're gonna pick up somewhere along there. We're gonna go across and pick up a cap. I think cannot see the screen, so I don't know what I'm pointing to. But over this way, let's go see. First of all, that's very cool looking down in there. Whatever gulf that is, I don't know. But then up here is, if you continued on Israel Ridge, it goes around the corner here. So I want to go take a look, even though that's not the way we're going. Let's see what it looks like. It just keeps going. Neat. Very, very cool. All right, look at that. Excellent. And we're heading off. We're going to be on Randolph Path for 0.6 of a mile. And it junctions at Edmonds Call. And then I think we pick up the cornice there. All right. Okay, it is 3:45. We just came off of the cornice. That goes this way. That was very slow going. Oh, man. The summit of Jefferson is right above that bump. There's Mount Washington, and then all the southern presidentials, and the Pemi. Last video, I think I talked about what that gulf, that is Castle Ravine. And the thing that I pointed out that I thought were the Caps Ridges, which I wish they had been, but they weren't, were the castles on Castle Ridge Trail. So that was 1.6 miles between that and this, of just like, ugh, yuck. So now we're gonna head down Caps Ridge, and sunset is at around 4:30, and so we have 45 minutes to get down off of the caps.
Right.
Right.
We don't have
The
to be
last,
all the way back.
yeah, the last mile's easy going.
We don't want to be
so.
out of there.
Oh, all right, but it is so beautiful out right now. I'm sweating actually. So beautiful. What a great day. Okay, it is sunset, and I'm sure that this video is not anywhere near as good as it looks in person, but there's the Southern Presidentials. There's a little crescent moon. There's some plane with really big contrail starting up there. It's like red. Look at that. Can you see it, John? That plane up there.
Right? Oh, up there, yeah, I don't know.
And then back this way.
That's cool.
And there's the caps. Mount Washington. And wow, this is just, that's so beautiful.
Stuff over there on Mount Washington, I think. I don't know what this is right here, but there's, I can
The
see
white?
the towers and stuff on the top.
Yeah. Yes.
You can't see the tip of Mount Washington.
No,
the
you can
stuff on
see
top
the
of it.
stuff on top of it. So this right here is, this bump is clay,
Okay.
but Mount Washington is sticking up to the, on the right side of it. Yes. Monroe. Eisenhower. Yep. Awesome. It's beautiful. I'm glad we're down the tricky part.